Brandon, Chris, Chris has got to go in a minute because he needs a haircut badly, don't you, mate?
Bad.
Go on, show.
Coming out of the area.
Forget that, what about Batry? But I'm going to catch up with you. It's a bit out of sync really because we've got the Wigan show before we have the Blackpool show, and the Blackpool show is where you're going to be topping the bill, Brandon. Hopefully third time lucky, because you should have been there twice. Well, you should have been Liverpool originally, then I think it was postponed. It was going to put to Blackpool, and both times Ashley Lane pulled out, leaving you with no opponent. But now it's been rearranged, and we've got a kid we know a little bit. We've got Benn Norman. But while Chris is here, before we talk about the fight, and I think it's going to be a great fight, I want to talk about where you're off to on Sunday and how it's come about, because your coach here has been winding up Sonny Edwards for about the last 4 or 5 years. Every time he got a chance, he puts a little thing. It's all good humoured.
Yeah, to be honest, whenever we've been having a back and forth online, whether it's Instagram or whatever, as looks like we're having back and forth on the stories, it's always been half sweet in the DMs, you know what I mean? There's always been like a little bit of respect there, so even though it looks like that from the outside, there was always a little bit of respect between us, you know what I mean? But I got in touch with Sonny, you know what I mean? I said to him, like, it'd be good rounds for the both of us. I knew he was fighting Bam, I knew we needed southpaw sparring, and I messaged him and said, can we come down for some sparring? And he was like, yeah, I'd love to. Been wanting to spar Brandon for ages. And when we went in the gym, it was fucking sound. He's a proper boss lad, do you know what I mean?
I know that. He's my little claim to fame, because when I came back doing this job, well, before I was even doing this job, I was filming the amateurs. And fortunately, I got to film him winning the national youth finals at Warden in Manchester. And in fact, he beat a kid you know really well, Andrew Kane.
I was there.
Yeah, well, I saw that. and I remember when he won, people because he told me after the fight, he said, I'm going to be a world champion. And I think everyone sniggered a little bit, saying, well, yeah, he's a lovely boxer, but he can't punch. And now, 9 years on, he's hopefully going to prove that he's the best in the world. 2 weeks after you fight on the 2nd of December, I'm not sure where it is in America, is it?
I thought it was Texas, but
I thought it was Texas, no.
Arizona, I think it is. I'm not sure, but he fights 2 weeks after you.
Take his belt off him as well.
Yeah, and add to his own. So was it Brandon, when you turned up down there? And like I said, I know it's always been good humour and everything, but how was it? Was it a little bit, uncomfortable, or did he make you feel welcome straight off?
As soon as we walked in, he made us feel welcome straight away. Like, turned around and came over to us and fucking shook both our hands, and that straight away. Like, there weren't no fucking whatever it's called, like, nothing between us when we walked in. It was like I knew the kid for a bit, or never met him before in my life, and never had no back and forth with him. So yeah, he welcomed us straight away, and like the gym down there, everyone in the gym was sweet. Like, I've knew Grant for a while because I boxed Dalton when I was a kid. I've knew Dalton since I was a kid from like England and stuff like that. But everyone in the gym was sound with us. There weren't no one who was really like a dickhead or no bad vibes or nothing from anyone. So yeah, it was sweet.
Yeah, and obviously you must be doing well, because as I was saying before, this is, I know he's already a world champion, but this is the biggest fight. This is the guy that whoever wins this fight is number one.
Yeah, well, the rounds are quality, do you know what I mean? The quality to watch. Like when we first went down there, like we didn't really, like we thought we were going to be on the front foot, cutting the ring down for the whole time, and Sonny's been working on coming forwards a lot, do you know what I mean? So we were so surprised by the way the spar actually went the first time, and then when we went back down, we had a little bit more of an idea what it was going to be like, do you know what I mean? And we were able to sort of prepare for the spar a little bit better.
He's a beautiful boxer.
Quality.
You can't take anything away from that.
Lee, I've watched that lad since he was a kid, like I just said. I watched him beat Andrew. I've watched him all the way through the amateurs. I've watched him turn pro. I've watched him win his titles and fights on the telly. I always knew he was good. Do you know what I mean? But up until Brandon was sparring him, I didn't realise how good he actually was. Do you know what I mean? He's quality, he's class.
I said there was always mutual respect, but there's now newfound mutual respect because I've seen you put a little post on saying how knowledgeable this kid is as well.
Yeah, I think he's one of the most cleverest boxers I've ever been around. Boxing brains. You know what I mean? I've been around some good boxers, but he's just so clever. Little things he does, knows when to rest, knows when to work.
Does it surprise you though, because you were saying before, and I've heard it from other people, that he doesn't actually spar the way you'd think he would spar, you know, you think the movement would be, there'd be all and end all with him, but it's not, he spars really aggressive, doesn't it?
It's like a little Mexican, I swear, he just comes forward, catches all your shots on the gloves, do you know what I mean? He switches stance so subtly, he's fucking very good, very good.
Yeah, well, when you put the, I don't know when it was out, when did you first go down and sparring with him?
About 6 weeks ago now, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
About 6 weeks ago, done about 4 or 10 rounders with him.
So that's been brilliant preparation for you, but what it also says is that the belief that he has in you, because like as I said, this is his biggest fight of his life, and you know, he's in with a southpaw who's a big punching southpaw who can move a little bit, hence why he must be perfect sparring for him.
Yeah. And he said he struggles getting 10 rounds out with most people in England, so most of the UK
anyone under super bantam who's saying he struggles to get the rounds out, so
yeah, they can't fucking keep up with him in the spars and stuff, so he says he has to either get 2 kids down or fucking get a heavier kid who can do the rounds with him.
Well, what's good about this then is you're stepping into unknown territory on December the 2nd. You fight for the English title, but you've never gone past 6 rounds. You know, your last 2 fights have been 6 rounds.
This probably won't go past 6 rounds either.
Yeah.
That confident?
Yeah.
Well,
Benn's a good kid, you know, I'm not gonna fucking take him lightly, but there's levels to this shit and Don's at the very top of it, do you know what I mean?
And does that, what he's been doing with Sonny, confirm that for you? Because you've always believed it, and I know you believe in yourself, you know, you've won so much as an amateur. Did you ever meet one another as an amateur? Not just Sonny, but also Benn Norman, because Ben was a good amateur, you know. Ben always was getting into the finals and the semi-finals of the nationals.
He was probably a lot lighter than me. Because he's still lighter than me now, isn't he? He's making me get down to 8 stone 1, so in the amateurs he would have been even lighter again. And I never ever bumped into Sonny either.
No.
Sonny was
Andrew's weight, right?
Yeah, Andrew's weight, and I think,
so he was light fly as an amateur, was he?
Yeah, I've been 52 most of my life, sort of thing, and I think they was a bit heavy in the amateur sometimes as well. Some people cut a bit of weight for the pros, don't they, and stuff, and get a bit of weight off, but me and Sonny never even sparred or just not. Seen him once in England when he was speaking to Peter when we was down there on a tournament, but other than that was it.
Well, just watching you prepare today, obviously I can see everything's going well, but like I just said before, this is your first 10 rounder. Now Ben has been in 2 10 rounders already, prepared for 3 10 rounders. Last time out he got stopped, I think it was in the 3rd round. But I did watch him when he fought on our show against Conor Butler, which was a Commonwealth eliminator, and he lost by one round. And it was a close fight, and if he would have got it by a round, I wouldn't have argued. Luckily enough on that night, Conor got it. Conor Butler, got it, and it was a fantastic war. And the good thing I like about him is, after that defeat, he didn't feel sorry for himself. I think it was 8 weeks later, he went and took another kid who was unbeaten, as a Liam Dring, for the Midlands area title, and won it. You know, so he's a game kid. He's a game kid, and he's just looking for an opportunity to fight and win for a title, win a title. But obviously, you're how have you been?
I've been fucking waiting for years, mate.
Yeah, I know you have, mate.
Yeah,
Been a tough one, hasn't it? How do you keep yourself focused? Because watching you today, does this make it a lot easier for you? Because it was only a short little session, that, but it was a brutal one. But you were smiling all the way through it, mate.
I don't even know where that comes from, you know, just fucking in agony, I hate it. Training's great when you're finished, obviously at the time it's just got to be done. I'm not going to chat shit and say I fucking love training. I like training in my own time and stuff like that, but when you're getting beasted, it's it's not nice, but you know, when it comes to fight night, I always text Chris like after me fights and shit, I'm like, nice one for the shit you put me through, but I'd never ever fucking tell him that like now, so they think, oh look what I'm going in for him tomorrow, I'm gonna set this up whole day of backbone, like, yeah, but after the fights, I know like...
He is quite sadistic though, isn't he? Very sadistic, sadistic,
It's another word for
cruel,
evil.
evil.
Yeah. Like,
But great, like I say, and I presume this is, you know, we talk about having great camps and, you know, preparations going really well, but this, I mean, we're 4 weeks out and you, like I said, on Sunday you're off to Tenerife for, how long is it, 10 days?
Yeah, 2 weeks.
2 weeks. So that's part of his final camp before I presume he'll head straight from there to America, won't he, to acclimatise over there, won't he?
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, I can't see him coming back here to go back.
But you'll be coming home, all the hard work would have been done, and then he's just keeping the tools sharp and keeping focused for Blackpool.
Week, when I come back, if it's the fight week, weight, just getting rid of the last bits of weight and shit like that.
It doesn't look like you're carrying anything now.
I haven't got much on me, but I've still got 4 weeks, haven't I? Like, yeah, and I've got to like try and lay off not doing like so much weights and stuff because you end up like putting muscle on. It's fucking well hard to get off. So I'm hoping to lose most of it if it's warm out in Tenerife. Like I don't know what the weather's meant to be like, but yeah, like I'll be able to get some runs in and out.
I was going to say the hill is a big one over there, isn't it?
Eat nice out there, like yeah, just try and not eat shit at all.
But are you going to be surrounded by people who are going to be doing the same as you?
That's what I mean. So
it's not going to be. It makes it a little bit easier when you haven't got someone eating pie and chips in front of you. So but like I say, for you, because you've never done the 10 rounds and never had to prepare, I know you prepared for 2 10 rounders, but they never came off. This must be the final piece of the jigsaw for you to
10
make
rounds
sure.
will probably suit me better. Like I won't be starting slow in this fight at all, but normally it takes me a round or 2 to warm up. But I can't be asked going 10 rounds with one of them. They're well under 6, so I'm hoping to start faster than I normally do in my fights. But I do think 10 rounds would suit me better.
But I come down here and I'm always saying, you know, hopefully next year we'll get this and we'll get that, and it's been disappointment after disappointment after disappointment. Hopefully this can be the start of something new for you. Like I say, I know you're not underestimating, I'm not underestimating Benn Norman because he's a good kid, but I do believe you're a very good kid. And I believe this is a stepping stone to bigger and better titles. Yeah. And if you do get this, it makes you desirable. Because no one really wants to fight you, do you? But if you have a title, then people are going to have to fight you. And it also means if that British title becomes vacant, then as English champion, if everything goes perfect on December the 2nd...
It needs to become vacant because there's fucking no chance that Marcel's taking a fucking fight with him. No chance.
But Marcel's done really well though, hasn't he?
He's done alright, he's done alright, do you know what I mean? Put him in with him and he'll get stopped.
Yeah.
Cool. Done alright against a load of fucking...
But wouldn't that be a brilliant fight? If everything goes perfect?
I think Benn Norman versus me will be better. I think I'll get Marcel out there quicker than fucking Benn Norman.
Yeah?
Yeah. He's too dozy for those big stupid shots. Like,
he just real fast.
Yeah, just wastes well too much and fucking he's too wide and shit. There's too much body. He's massive.
He's got a massive head.
Yeah, like
it's hard to miss.
I wouldn't be able to miss at all. Just
I can't say anything about having a massive head, can I? You know, I've got one of the biggest ones in the business, isn't I? But listen, just watching what you did today, you always put a smile on my face. I'm never sure what you're going to do. I'm not even sure. You know what you're going to do.
I'm fucking clueless, right? But never know. Before you ask me, son, like, how did you do that? I said, what did we do? To Chris, like, I have to, because Chris gives me the instructions. Once he gives me the instructions, mine just goes now, go and do it. I
was watching you on the floor to see just as you were warming up before you did the back session and the back session, and you absolutely look like you're just having fun when you're on that floor to ceiling ball. I love what you do. It's watching you at your best. And I was just saying about Chris's patch with you. You know, he must be a hard kid to pack, mustn't he?
Yeah, it's hard to catch his punches, like, he's fast, very fast.
But he makes this perfect noise every time he lands. And not because you're bringing the bag to his glove, which I think is wrong, you see that happening a lot. But it's just doesn't miss, does he?
Oh, it's timing and his accuracy.
Don't like wasting nothing. Like, yeah, just...
Are you naturally lazy then, would you say?
Oh, what?
You know, just no, but I know you love training, do you?
Yeah.
But you seem to only want to do it for the right reasons, if you know what I mean.
Nah, because when I'm not training, I mean, when I'm not boxing or like my weeks off and stuff, I'm still in the gym all the time. It's not, I don't know what it is. I think I know what it is. I don't like being told what to do in anything. So like,
Well, you go with it,
that's what I mean. Like, I struggle with fucking just being told what to do. That's it. But when it's something that's gonna better you, I can't really moan. That's like, it's like all these times where I'm going to places like now. I'm going to Tenerife and that. I won't lie, I'd rather be at home chilling, but I know I've got fucking a fight coming up and I know in the future I'll regret just being like, I would have got that experience and fucking would have been able to get a bit further in my career. I can't be arsed with that, sitting there later on regretting shit, so...
I know your career's been terrible, as in, you know, you can never look forward and predict how I'm going to be there.
Sorry, I'm going to have to go.
Go get your haircut, you.
Tomorrow, come on.
See you later, Chris.
See you soon.
Yeah, I know you don't like...
Marcel's got a massive head.
I know you don't like to look past, because you've been disappointed too often. But I know Ben will not want to miss this opportunity. Because like you say, he's a true fighting man, and he comes from a true fighting family. You know, his brother fights, his dad used to fight. You know, it's all he knows. And this is all you know, isn't it, really, mate?
Mine are the same, but they just don't fight in the ring. Like, all my family are exactly the same, but they just don't do it in the ring. They just fight wherever the fuck they go. But yeah, like I've been waiting for this opportunity for a while now, just to get my foot on the ladder to know what makes it harder. Where you was like, you're a lazy, and like where I say I don't like it and that. I've never had any success from boxing. I've had all my early days where it's like, it's all the foundation for being a pro. I've done all that part, and like I've had all my cheers and my excitement. Now it was like time for me to be paid for what I was doing for 11 years. So I'll probably enjoy training a lot more when I've actually seen something from it in the pro game. So everything in the amateurs, I enjoyed every day because I was winning my titles, winning my national titles, and seeing me finger off and me like, this will take me to the Olympics, or this will take me, so my pro career is better. And then now obviously I'm at my pro fucking stage and nothing's happened. When you're training, it is a little bit harder to get up, but I can't be arsed being that person where I feel myself getting caught or fading in a fight and knowing why I'm fading. I'd rather be overtrained than undertrained, so yeah, I have to get up and fucking do me fucking work. And it's more my family shit. I've always said it, like, this is more for me now, and like my family that have done so much for me in my life. Like, I've never really had like my mum, or not my nan is my mum, so for me to pay her back, she always said she wanted a villa, or I'd love a villa in like Corfu or anything like that. You know how much fucking villas are in Corfu and shit. Cassiope, dear. And she said she wanted a motorhome, it was one or the other. She always wanted one of them too, so like I've always wanted, like, added in my head, either pulling up and being like, this is your place, taking her there, and being like, yeah, this is yours, here's the keys, or pulling up with a big fucking...
So that's what keeps driving?
Yeah, it's me nan. Yeah, me nan and my family, that's it. Like, yeah, I know I could sort myself out without boxing, like, I'd be okay. Yeah. Maybe not in other people's eyes, but I'd be okay for myself, but like, yeah, this was like all for my family and that.
And you're still young enough to achieve everything that, when I first met you, was it about 3-4 years ago when you first joined us?
Lockdown 2019.
Just lockdown, wasn't it? Yeah, so it was 4 years ago. You know, we talked about being a multi-weight world champion. And you know, it's still a long way away.
Yeah.
So this is the first step towards it, isn't it, mate?
Yeah.
And like I say, if some of those titles become vacant, then this will set you up perfectly for fighting for one of them. And then if you get to British level, then realistically anything can come after that, then, isn't it?
English title for Christmas will be sound, and then if I can challenge for, or go for a British or something in April, fucking any time up them to next year sometime.
And do you think well, let's say when that happens, do you think that's when we're really going to see the best of you? Because you were saying before, it's hard to keep driving yourself with nothing to show for it.
It is.
And you've been in this game for a long time with nothing to show. So when you do start picking up those titles, Even at this level, you know, English title, even British level at flyweight, it's not serious money or anything yet, but it can lead to that. It can lead to that. It can lead to those fights on the big stage, and you got to admit.
I know that because of what Sonny's done. Know what I mean? Like, there is good money in our sport, in our weight division. Like, yeah, Sonny sort of proved that himself.
But do you think you can bring something to this division that we've perhaps not seen? Because you are.
Once I get in my flow and get in like a rhythm of fighting people with good constantly and stuff like that, you'll just probably start seeing devastating knockouts all the time and stuff like that. But at the minute where I'm in with Jaden for 6 rounds, I don't really get. You don't even want to study them. Fucking, you don't want to learn how they move or nothing. You just want to punch fuck at them as long as you can. Just get them out of there and just get the fight out the way. But obviously, if people are good, you want to like embarrass them. You want to fucking wind them up in there. There's a lot more to it.
Well, that's what he's good at, though, isn't he?
Yeah, that's what I mean. So outside, I think Chris is like my speaker. It's the same as in the street. I don't talk. So if people front me and start giving me shit, road rage, get out the car starters, I'll get out the car with my hands up and be like, either step back, mate, or I'm gonna knock you out. I don't talk whatsoever. Like, I remember when I was a kid, someone come up to me and like, they fronted me, and as they was offering me out and saying this professional boxer this, I was only like 14. I was thinking, not even a professional. And there's like 4 of them in my face, like, come on, let's fight and all that. Out of nowhere, I just buttered them. Like, I didn't speak, I didn't accept, I didn't say yes to the fight or nothing. Just nothing, and just buttered his head off and then just punched his head in, and that was it. Like, I don't speak because I don't have a good mouth, so when you see people arguing and that, you'll never really see me that much in a press conference.
I was never very good at arguing.
I'm quite dark, so like if people said something about me, I'd go dark where they'd probably have to mute it and get me took out the press conference room and that. Like, I'd say something proper sick where the whole table would turn around and that. But like, yeah, because I'm shit with my mouth, just go dark straight away, or just fucking end up punching it again. But yeah, I'm not the best with my mouth, but I'm just good with my hands.
Very good.
Yeah, and that's what's got me to where I am.
Well, listen, I'm really looking forward to December the 2nd. We've not even mentioned the card there, but it's packed with some of VIP's best young talent on there. We've got a load of kids that have done what you did in the amateurs and won amazing amounts. They're all on the card. We've got a big heavyweight on there. We've got.
Am I topping the bill?
Without doubt, fight for the English title, mate. Topping the bill there, and like I said, on a card that perhaps we'll look back in a few years' time and be amazed at how many. See there, I've done my job, and I brought the posters, brought a few tickets for you.
Yes.
With the towel in the background there, mate.
Yeah, get on me for the tickets.
Well, you're gonna, like I say, you're gonna be away, but hopefully you've got someone getting rid of them for you. Yeah. And if they need any more, it's a great venue. It really is a good venue. It's a perfect place to hopefully pick up your first title. I know we can't look past Benn Norman, but I know you're very
confident. I know he's a good kid, I know he's fast, I know he starts fast. I've watched him against Conor, I've watched him against Conor Kelso. I've seen him good for his fights. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Well, he's 3 defeats have come against good kids.
I know he can take a punch as well. But I can't give a punch like harder than most normal human beings.
That's why Chris calls you the alien.
Yeah, we'll see.
Right, well listen, will Paddy be down there supporting you?
Yeah, I don't know, you know.
He was at your last fight though,
he was at my last fight, but I don't know if he'll be at this one. He might be busy with his own fight and fucking.
Yeah, because he's ready now, he's like healed, hasn't he?
Big famous Paddy. He's got so much stuff to do and shit, hasn't he? But
well listen, enjoy your trip over there.
Yeah.
Hope everything goes well, and I really hope Sonny can do it as well, because that'd be brilliant, that, wouldn't it?
I haven't watched not another kid who's fighting. Like, I've seen maybe a highlight one. Like,
it's what those Americans do, they produce quality, don't they? I don't know, he's American-Mexican, is he?
Mexican, I think.
Yeah. But I think he's American-Mexican.
Yeah, most of them.
And he can bang, I think, in his 18 wins, he's had 11 KOs, which in your weight category, that's some punching, isn't it? So, but like I said before, hence why I think he got you in a hard punching southpaw who can move, which is as close as you can to replicate what he's going in for.
Yeah.
And even though you've not been at that level yet, I'm sure at some point in your career you will be, mate.
Yeah. So, soon I'll be flying people out to come and stay with me in Tenerife for my title fights.
We love that.
Yeah. Got that in control at some point in my career. I think that's what it is as well. No, like I said before, I don't like being told what to do. At this stage in your career, you can't tell no one else what to do.
No.
Everything's you've got to do what other people
Yeah, but you understand that, which is nice. I like that. You understand the process, that you can't run before you can walk. And the only way you can get to that level where you want to get to is by winning titles and picking up titles, and this will make you desirable. This will make someone want to fight you, because if you can win this belt, then like I say, other people have to fight you for it, and it does usually say you're 1 fight or 2 fights maximum away from fighting for the next title, which is the British or even the Commonwealth.
Yeah, let's fucking get it done then.
Right, listen, good luck, brilliant what I've seen today, you amaze me all the time, and I just hope it goes well over there for you, and you come back and everything's gone well, and we have a great English title fight on December the 2nd, rounded off with a great undercard.
Yeah, be boss.
Brandon, take care mate, bye. Hey.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.